In this video I will review Fender's Champ12, which Fender produced in the late 80s. I will talk you through its features, I will share the sounds I got out of it using only the amp, but also with a drive in front, and also with a modeler straight into its power section, bypassing its preamp. I will end this video with my 2 cents about the amp, including an overview on its pros and cons. Let's start with the features. The summary of this amp: a 12 watts 6L6 tube amp with 2 channels, a 12-inch speaker, a spring reverb, line out, and a power amp input through its RCA connectors and the headphones out. Here's the back with the backplate removed, so you can see the 6L6 power tube. There's no connections or switches at the back. The 1-button switch to switch channels is hardwired to the chassis. The speaker is also hardwired to the amp. The front reveals 2 input jacks, a 2-band tone stack with a push-pull to engage a mid-boost, and the volume control dedicated to the clean channel. The drive channel shares a tone stack with the clean channel, but has dedicated gain and volume controls. Next to the reverb control, you will find RCA connectors, which go straight into the power section, a line output and a phones output. There's no standby switch, only an on and off switch. Let's go to the sound samples. I'm using a blade strat with Seymour Duncan P-rails on the P90 setting. I mic'd the amp with an SM57 in the front and a condenser mic at the back. Let's get 2 things out of the way first: the reverb and the drive channel. I didn't like those, to be honest, so I didn't bother to waste both our time demoing that. But here are some quick samples of the reverb and the drive channel. With that out of the way, let's check the clean channel. I got the best results with this amp by boosting the input with about 7 dB of clean boost. This gets the amp's preamp just before the point of breakup. I like to do that because it makes a clean sound feel a bit more flexible. I used the Boss GT1000 core for that clean boost, which also adds some delay and reverb. I aim to dial in a clean sound that would do well on all my pop positions, and you will notice me switching along the way. Here's the results. Those were the clean sounds. I also tried how it would sound with my favorite drive pedal. I hooked up exotic soul driven in front of the amp and dialed it towards just a little breakup. Here's how that sounds with different pickup positions. And here's some samples with the gain of that same pedal a bit higher. What I did next is connect my Boss GT1000 core to the RCA power amp input. So you are about to hear a modeled amp through the Champ's power section and speaker. The preamp of the Champ is bypassed. I went for a similar set of sounds. Clean, a touch of breakup and crunchy. My 2 cents about the amp. The clean channel simply sounds like a Fender should. The drive channel and reverb are pretty bad. My modeler sounds great through its power section. The amp offers enough headroom to get 100% clean sound at home with more than enough volume. I would not be confident using it standalone next to a drummer though. The housing of the amp is small, despite that it sounds big in a room with good acoustics. What can I say about the build quality? It's more than 30 years old and working fine. Would this be an amp for you? These amps come at used prices between €275 and €350 in my country. The Champ12 would come into focus when you need a lightweight amp, appreciate a 2 power section, are okay with the amp only doing its Fender cleans thing, need a good pedal platform or a powered speaker for your modeler. I think it's a great little amp and it has a lot going for it. As long as you are okay with getting reverb out of a box and you don't need an amp that hangs with a drummer.